Ciryl, 8-0. My goodness, you just took out the number 4 ranked guy in the division. I know you said you felt so about the performance, but that is a tremendous accomplishment.
No, okay, yes, I'm happy. Now I just to converse with my coach, and he said, "No, man, you did very well. Okay, but yeah, I don't really make a real show, you know. But okay, I managed very well my fight, so I'm happy."
You won all 5 rounds, and for a fighter so young in your career, is there something a little bit satisfying about proving that you could go into those championship rounds and win a fight like that?
Je suis pas sûr d'avoir compris. Yes, of course. But this is really not a surprise for us and for the people who know me. And yes, I can do it. I can do it.
It seemed like your range management really was giving him some issues. What do you think it was about your movement that caused him to just sort of be on the back foot the entire time and not going forward?
Yes, we knew that this is really my strength, the footwork and manage distance. And I did well. I prove it. The guy is really tough, very dangerous, but I did well. So yes, but I need to improve.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say you did well, because I know we think that you did very well. And you did a great job of mixing in the takedowns as well, keeping him guessing in that regard. Was that big part of the strategy coming into this fight?
Yes, a little bit. But I just want to be the guy well-rounded. I want to do everything, and I can do everything. It was a little bit hard with this guy because he's really tough. But yes.
You know, I have the longest active win streak in the heavyweight division. How soon would you like to be in that title conversation? Or again, so young in your career, would you prefer to have a few fights before you're thrown into that mix? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I prove it. This guy, he have a lot of experience more than me, and I prove it. I can manage everyone. So if you want to put me on the line, on the hand line, put me on the line. Me and my coach and my team, we are ready.
I like it. I assume that you will have a number 4 next to your name next week, and I look forward to that. Thank you so much, Ciryl. Congratulations.
Thank you, too. Thank you.
Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Laura. Okay, let's take a look at the heavyweight rankings as they stand right now, because numbers will most likely change as next week starts. But Ciryl Gane was currently ranked number 7 today. As Laura said, he took out the number 4 ranked Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And guys, as you look at these names and numbers here, does anything stand out to you, Anthony, in terms of who you would like to see Ciryl fight next?
Yeah, Alexander Volkov stands out to me right away.
I support that.
Yeah, as soon as I seen his name, when you think of Ciryl Gane, you think range management, you think distance, you think everything that Alexander Volkov does well. He's a long, rangy guy. He's more mobile than Jairzinho is, and I think that he gives Ciryl Gane some more problems in that distance management type of a fight. That one stood out to me right away.
Yeah, I agree, because when you're building a fighter, you want to see if he has all the tools that fit the whole gambit of all the heavyweights in the weight class, and nothing expresses that more than an Alexander Volkov fight, because he's such a tall fighter. He fights at such a great range, and he's such a great striker who brings a lot of great tools to the table. So that would be a good test for somebody who you're grooming to be in that title shot position. And I mean, here's the thing about it. Ciryl Gane showed me a lot with this in and out pressure that he was able to do, because that nullifies a lot of the guys in the heavyweight division that comes with that big power late in the fight. A guy like Ciryl Gane who can pick you apart and systematically just break you down and then still land with some powerful shots. That's a big thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we were speaking about the heavyweight division, there's a tweet that I actually want to call up to the screen. All right, it's from a guy we all know, Jon Jones, former UFC light heavyweight champion, and he says, "These boys better get used to pushing the pace. All this standing around ain't gonna fly when daddy comes home." Interesting that he would tweet about this fight, and obviously people were paying attention, especially because of the numbers next to these two gentlemen's names. Anthony, I mean, what do you think about that statement there?
I think the end of it, had he stopped it when the daddy comes home part, I totally agree with Jon Jones. He is a different type of a beast in there. He doesn't allow people to stand around. He keeps the pace high. He's constantly attacking while nullifying what you do best. I do think that there is something there. I think that these guys do have to pay attention when Jon Jones comes up, because he brings something different that none of these heavyweights are used to, as far as the way that he attacks, the way that he stops what you do best, I think Ciryl Gane and Jon Jones would be an absolutely good fight.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the fact that, Jon Jones brings that light heavyweight pace, and that light heavyweight pace, they go, they can go. I mean, it's a bit different than a heavyweight pace, of course. So, he's going to still be able to remain and keep bringing some of those attributes that he had at light heavyweight and make them very effective. But I see, a guy like Ciryl Gane could be somebody that can definitely match with that pace as far as the in and out movement and being able to switch gears. And that's what Ciryl Gane did really good in that fight. So he didn't get the finish, but at the end of the day, I do believe that he could be some challenge for Jon Jones in the future.
And I know that you guys are all best friends.
We are.
That's great that we could bring up your best friend on this show today.
Daddy's home.
A little Usher there for everybody.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.